coalition of CSO network in HIV, tuberculosis and malaria has threatened to demonstrate on April 17, 2024 against the government's delay in clearing Global Fund-donated health commodities locked up at the Tema ports. The Ghana AIDS Commission recently expressed grave concerns over the delays in clearing essential healthcare medications, including 3 containers of anti-retroviral drugs, which have been stranded at the port since June 2023. Now addressing journalists, the lead convener of the coalition of CSO network in HIV, tuberculosis and malaria, Ernest Amwabing-Orton, revealed that officials of the Global Fund have suspended the shipment of medical supplies to Ghana until the locked-up ones are cleared. There is more in the following report.
The Ghana AIDS Commission has recently expressed deep concerns over the prolonged delays in clearing essential healthcare medications, including 3 containers of anti-retroviral drugs that have been stuck at the ports since June 2023. This delay poses a significant risk of exacerbating the spread of the virus within the country. These drugs are part of a consignment of health commodities donated by the Global Fund, which are currently locked up at the ports due to the government's insistence on payment of import charges amounting to $3.6 million.
In line with regular practice, Global Fund made available $400,000, being 1% of the value of the commodities, to cover procurement and supply management costs. However, at the time the commodities arrived, Government of Ghana informed Global Fund that the amount of $400,000 would not be sufficient for the clearance due to increase in port charges. This was coupled with the fact that Parliament had failed to grant waivers for AU, ECOWAS, and COVID-19 recovery levies. According to government, the required amount in taxes and levies and port charges for the clearance of the commodities will be $3.6 million. The Global Fund raised concerns about this amount and reminded government that as part of the framework agreement between the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance, and the Global Fund, they are not supposed to pay taxes and levies to commodities they donate freely to the country.
In response to this crisis, the Coalition of Civil Society Organizations Network in HIV, tuberculosis and malaria held a press conference revealing that the Global Fund has decided to suspend the shipment of any further consignments to Ghana until the existing commodities are cleared. This suspension further exacerbates the healthcare crisis in the country and threatens the well-being of individuals reliant on these life-saving medications.
Our greatest fears are that if no action is taken now, by the time the medications are cleared, some may have expired or may no longer be safe for human consumption. In March 2024, a 12-member delegation from the Global Fund paid a working visit to the country to follow up on the locked-up commodities. In spite of all their efforts, they did not make any headway, and the commodities still remain uncleared at the ports. They have therefore indicated that Ghana risks losing all Global Fund support if government fails to act on the matter. To start with, they have already suspended all commodity shipments to the country until the ones at the ports are cleared. This development has dire consequences for the hundreds of thousands of our compatriots whose daily survival depends on free medications donated by Global Fund.
The CSO network has issued a stern warning indicating that if the government fails to address the matter promptly, they will organize a demonstration on April 17, 2024 to demand urgent action and resolution of the situation.
In view of the above, we, the leadership of CSO networks, whose area of operations mainly focus on HIV and AIDS and malaria and TB, plan to stage a mass public demonstration to present a petition to the presidency and parliament for immediate action on these two critical issues. We wish to use this medium to invite all CSO activists and all well-meaning Ghanaians across the 16 regions of the country to join us. The proposed date is Wednesday, April 17, 2024, and the convergence point is Obra Sports, Kwame Nkrumah Circle Interchange at 7 a.m.
The CSOs network in HIV, TB, and malaria say the government must, as a matter of urgency, take steps in ensuring that these consignments at the ports are cleared in order not to render them waste. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Ni Ayikwe Okain.